Every truck maker says their vehicle is tough, but none of them hold a candle to these beasts. With massive engines and sturdy suspension, these trucks bring the jumps and noise of the Baja 1000 and the Dakar Rally to a stadium show near you.
And we're back. We're going to be doing some truck racing. Apparently, I don't know if this is going to be on an actual dirt track, but let's see if we can choose a truck. There's just so many choices here, I'm not sure which to choose. Hey, you know what? We got the old Mini back. Guess we'll just roll with it and see how it performs. Unfortunately, we will actually have to spend money on this. I wasn't planning on buying it, but we don't have a car to race in this entire series, so we're forced to buy it. Hopefully just our car collector value will go up regardless.
Nice. Another car for the collection.
Yep, there it is. It went up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get away from not spending money on certain cars. Sometimes you just have to buy it. But we shall see how this ugly Countryman Mini performs on an actual street track. I was expecting a dirt track for some reason, but I guess not so much. So here we go. Just racing amongst a bunch of other 4x4s on the street. Who would have thought that? Well, I sure didn't. I wonder if Forza 7 doesn't even have any off-road racing, but it maybe does, maybe later on in deeper in the entire game, I'm not sure. But I guess we're just going to race here in the Bernese Alps. And the car feels a little strange. It's high up off the ground, it doesn't corner very well, it feels a little loose and sloppy. But let's see if we can keep up with the pack at least and not wreck too terribly. Yeah, it seems to be going alright. I just, yeah, it's high up off the ground, so it feels a little squishy and wobbly. Also, the power band of it doesn't seem to do very well in climb. And I definitely feel loose on the rear end. It's like fishtailing constantly. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about this. It's a fast race though. This is kind of nice. Maybe this is kind of neat to race a total different vehicle that would be unexpected on a course such as this. This is just street racing version of this course. But gosh, everybody's so fast, and there's not a lot of dead spots in the track, so, and meaning dead spots, you know, tight corners where you have to really, really slow down. Right now, I'm having a hard time keeping pace with the two cars ahead of me. Now, we are already on lap 2, and it's a 3-lap race, so right now, I mean, if you crash out, the race is so fast that you will be left behind, and there will be virtually no way to catch up. So I think the best way to play this strategically is to just simply hang back, corner appropriately, and then creep up and make some gains upon the person up front of which you need to, you know, pass, to try and ensure that you simply don't crash out. Even just touching the railing in a corner, for example, could dramatically slow you down to the point where you may not catch up to the leader. Now, I just passed the car, but I'm not ready to say, hey, the race is over, because, again, if you even touch the railing, you will probably be passed by the car behind you. I mean, there is really virtually no dead spots on this track. It's super fast, and if you don't keep the momentum going, you're going to be left behind. So I'm actually a little bit nervous here because normally at this point in the race I'd be sitting back, you know, just taking the corners casually and being alright. This definitely does not feel like I have it in the bag yet. And if you look on the radar map, you can see the whole trail of cars behind us. And yikes. Alright, looks like we're on the final lap here. See if I can just keep this pace. Seems to be going alright for us. Yeah, I actually am getting used to the car, the way it's driving, but it's not my style for sure. It just feels too squishy, too high up off the ground. I think it would be a total different experience if this was on an actual off-road course. That would be actually kind of fun. But maybe Forza just doesn't do those kind of races. It's more of a Forza Horizon type of deal, which I think rally car racing is a pretty big thing in Horizon, in that Horizon franchise, but I've never played any of them, so I don't really know much about them. I think I would definitely love to try Forza Horizon. I think the third one is the latest. Maybe it might go on sale later this year, you know, November, December, towards Christmas or something, not sure. I don't know if they're going to be making another Horizon game that's newer than 3. I have no clue. It would be kind of nice to, just like with Forza 7, buy it within the same release week so that you have a long time to play with it while it's still considered current, because I'm always on the tail end of stuff, hence my name and my channel name, Backlog Gaming Junkie, because my gaming backlog is so huge because over the years just too many games come out. I'm interested in them, I buy them, I get them, but then I don't have enough time to actually ever play them. So, and there it is. I think our race is over. Boom bada boom. I guess that went fairly well.
Fantastic. You keep driving like that and you'll get the cup in no time.
Well, I don't know about that. We still have 3 more races to go. But yeah, that felt pretty decent. And let's just continue on. Moving right along, we get our credits. And what else did we get? Nothing. Oh, we got a new milestone. We're going up to level 5 here. Oh yeah, we're gonna get that car. Might as well just purchase the car. Free car. Free cars are always good. And there it is, 2004 Mitsubishi. And we are on to the next race. And race number 2 here in Prague. Looks like a very dense little city race. And again, no off-road, no nothing. Let's just see how this works out. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more corners and a lot of cobblestone driving. Maybe it might be slippery, I don't know. Might be some tight corners. If I remember, Prague is pretty close quarters here coming up, like in the inner city proper. Oh, I took out all those cone things, whatever they're called. That's not good. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's kind of neat, the way the cobblestones work is that the controller feels the vibrations of whatever surface you're on. So it's really neat how it feels going from asphalt to cobblestone to brick to all the different surfaces. It's kind of gives it a nice little touch. So far the race is fairly fast again. Yeah, this is going to be a little problematic if I can't catch up. Being still in 4th place. and we're really spread out up front because it seems like they're really hauling ass. See if we can even catch up. There's not a lot of tight corners, and I really bank on the tight corners to catch up to leaders because they generally are slower in the corner, so I can catch them. Not here, not so much. Definitely feels a little different. Yeah, that's a nice touch. I love it when the sound design is really spot on in a game, in a racing game, especially like when you go in tunnels. That pronounced engine sound, you know, kind of echoes when you're in the tunnel. That's really cool. And it looks really good. I like the graphics in this game. The city here looks really good. The buildings look great. And it doesn't appear to be any frame rate issues that I can tell. Seems to be pretty fluid. You'd think that in a cityscape like this, racing, that there would be, you know, possibly some hang-ups, maybe some little bit of, you know, frames per second issue, like frame drops, but no, seems to be really fast. Well, we're on lap 2. This is the last lap. Oh my gosh, I gotta try and stay ahead. Oh man, I'm just fishtailing everywhere. I am just hoping to hang on for dear life here. Stop doing that. Yeah, the race is so fast that it's just, oh man, it's just so difficult to stay ahead of everybody. And look how far up number 1 is. He's way up there. Hopefully we can catch him before the end of this lap, because this is the last lap, the second lap of this race. And yeah, we're creeping up on him a little bit, but unless there's a significant corner coming up here that he's going to slow down at, I doubt that we will be able to pass him. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Pedal to the metal, boys. Let's go. Trying to keep up, trying to keep the corners along with the ideal driving line here that you see on the road. But I just don't see how we're gonna catch up. He even, on the straights, he even takes off away from us. So he has seemingly some top end power that we don't have. Oh, wow. Oh, go. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can keep this. Keep the lead. Man, I did not expect to be able to do that. That was awesome. That was great. Stay away from the wall. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna screw up. Look at that, I'm trying to fishtail. Starting to fishtail everywhere. I'm not trying to fishtail, I'm just doing it. Oh, and there on the radar, there's the finish line. Let's hope we get together. Oh, gotta brake a little bit more. Yeah, he's right. I'm not even gonna look in the rearview mirror. I can see the arrow down below. He's just so close to our bumper. Oh, this last corner is gonna be a doozy. Punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it. Let's go. Yeah, I think we got it. Did we get it? Yes, we did. We won. That feeling never gets old when you feel like you're almost going to get passed up and beat, and then you still pull off a win. That's really pretty sweet. So yeah, we are still up top. Now we still have 2 races to go, so no celebration yet, because we could totally bomb out in the last 2 races, or one of them, and the race is so tight that anything can happen pretty much. But for now, let's just get our credits and we will move on to the next race here, wherever that is. And it looks like we are pulling up at Maple Valley Raceway, and we're gonna be doing a bunch of laps on this thing. And again, it's more street racing in off-road vehicles. Very odd combination, but I guess that's what it is. I just wish that we had some dirt to go on, but no dirt, not today. Not racing on any kind of dirt, it's all asphalt. But let's see how the car handles on this track. I'm starting to get familiar with all these tracks because we've raced on them now a few times in other series with other cars. So it's a little bit of muscle memory in remembering where the corners are. Oh boy. Oh, I'm off-roading. Look at that. I hit the grass. Time to go off-roading. Not that that does any good because we're still slipping and sliding everywhere, so it's best to just stay on the track. Yeah, passing some guys here. This is nice. On the straight. Guess we'll just settle for 5th place right now, so we'll just continue on, kind of hang back, find some opportunities to pass perhaps, and just keep our cool. And punching it, punch it. Here we go. Yeah, it doesn't, yeah, these cars don't corner that well. And see how they're so loose. The slightest turn of the steering wheel on the controller, on the stick, it makes it all squishy, and the rear end almost starts fishtailing, which is not good. Losing traction in general is not good. It just basically you'll end up wasting seconds against, you know, the person up front of who you need to pass eventually. So you really want to stay on point and try to make the corners as close as possible to that ideal driving line that you see on the road. And boy, this has turned into a wet racing. Started raining. I don't know, maybe does that mean we're going to lose some traction here? We'll see. Well, at least we're starting lap 2 of 3. Oh gosh, stay on the road. Man, the weather really turned to crap here within literally seconds. That's kind of cool though, this dynamic weather system. It is really neat. The best weather system dynamically that I like to watch is the night races, where when you start a night race, toward the end of that race, like say on lap 3 or 4, you see the sun starting to come up and it starts getting light. That's really a cool touch. I've not seen that before in a game, and that was really quite enjoyable to watch. However, if you're so focused on racing, you may completely even fail to notice that, like in the first few times you race on the track, and then it's like, oh yeah, look at that, that's actually kind of neat. It's just, you take it for granted. But yeah, that was really, that's a nice touch in this game, this dynamic weather. And so far we are keeping up here with the guy in first place. Let's see if we can pass him on a straight maybe coming up. Maybe we can safely pass him. This is a little difficult to get around him. I'm probably not even going to attempt it. Oh, here we go. Let's try it. Nope. Ah, don't crash into me. Okay, I think I probably should not have done that. That was a little risky, and it could have resulted in getting shoved off the track, and I would have had to do the rewind option. That probably wasn't the best opportunity to grab to pass someone, but I should have just waited for a straightaway like this right here. I could have waited, but I guess first place right now is better than second, and I'm just gonna go with it. Oh, stay on the road, stay on the road. Yeah, Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, I like the way that the puddles start forming after it rains for a while. So you kind of have to watch out for puddles because those puddles are slick. And if you happen to turn and go through a puddle, I've seen where I've drifted off, close to going off course. So you do kind of want to pay attention to that. And I think we are very close to the end. It looks even like on the radar, it looks like we've made a pretty decent gap between us, between first and second here. Yeah, there's nobody behind us. So I think we'll be pretty comfortable coming around the corner and going for a win here. This looks very promising, even though the weather is very depressing. Okay, we got to get back onto the track. Get kind of sloppy. Oh, it's even starting to thunder. I don't think I've heard thunder and lightning in this game yet before. That's cool. Yeah, it's really... I'm glad we're in an off-road vehicle now. I was kind of dissing off-road vehicles before, but in weather like this, hell yeah. Give me an off-road vehicle. Let's stay on the track with it, hopefully. Can beat the elements. It looks like I'm going off-road more than I'm staying on the track right now. I'm just trying to, I guess, race as straight as I can. Man, this weather. That is just nuts. I think this is it. It's the final stretch, I think. Nope. Have another corner left to go up here. Yeah, I think we're now on the home stretch. Yep, punch it. We're done. And we have won this race. And so far, it has been looking good in this series. Even though I was not quite so thrilled racing an off-road vehicle on a street course, but you know what? It is what it is. And it looks great. We are still in the lead. And we have one more race to go. Let's get our credits. Finish up. I think we got a little bit of smidgen of experience going towards level 6, but we're still a ways off. Let's move on to the next race. See if we can pull away with a complete win. Alright, let's get back into the last race. We're at Long Beach, and it's going to be a nice day, looks like. Nothing more exciting than racing an off-road vehicle on a street course in a hot, hot summer day. That just sounds like so much fun. Of course, you can feel my sarcasm there. It's not going to be fun at all. But at least it's not raining. We got some clear visuals. Let's go. Let's see if we can actually manage in this very narrow track. If I remember correctly, Long Beach, this track has got some very narrow stretches here, so it may be very difficult to pass without issues arising, such as crashing out, hitting the sidewalk. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, see what I just did there? Okay, we're gonna hit the rewind button. Okay, can I do it from here? No. No. Okay, we gotta go a little bit further back. What am I thinking? Okay, we're gonna make some adjustments here and see if we can actually get around this corner without incident. There we go. Wow. Yeah, see, I knew incidents were gonna occur. And look at how narrow this is. Look at all these off-road vehicles trying to squeeze through. It's almost like a funnel where we're all being corralled like cattle to the slaughter. Okay, so here we got like an open stretch. So here's where we can try to pass. So I'm gonna try and hang back just a little bit and see if we can kind of hang with the boys a little bit until we get a full stretch and then punch it. See if we can then pass. So yeah, like this. Here we go. That's a fairly decent pass. And every corner somewhat we get to pass a few more people. It's a nice long stretch. Maybe we can catch up to this guy. Oh, no, don't crash onto the wall. Okay, let's see if we can just maintain our position here. And if I recall, there's going to be a really tight corner coming up here. Okay. Take this corner. Oh, I hit the wall again. Alright, let's punch it. Let's go. We're not doing too bad. Not too bad. 3-lap race. We're finished 1. And we're just going to try and keep up. Man, we still got a ways to go though. We're still in 5th. And so the field is getting a little stretched out there. So we may have a little bit of difficulty catching up to these guys. Wow. Okay, well at least they're kind of bunched up. Let's drive over some flowers and plants and stuff. It's the only off-roading chance we get. Alright, we gotta really, let's punch it here and see if we can... No. Oh, here we go, punch it. Let's go. Yeah, we got it. We got this guy. Okay, 4th. Not too bad. See if we can catch up to this dude. Just a matter of taking on one by one. As long as we can kind of not crash into the walls, which will delay us. Yeah, look at that. Whenever I say, I can't believe it. Whenever I say, oh, let's not crash into the wall, boom, there we go, crashing into the wall. It's just a fine way to race. You know what? Maybe I should just not say anything. And just say, I'm not going to crash into the wall. And then I won't. There. Now we're talking. Okay, so here we got this really tight corner coming up. I can never really take this corner properly. Oh, here we go. Alright, so we got number 3, or number 3 and 2 up right close together. Yeah, let's pass this guy quick. Because now we are kind of on a time crunch here, because we only have 1 lap left. And we have 2 more cars to pass if we want to come away with a win. So I think this is now becoming a little bit of an urgency to try and get around this guy. Oh man, okay. Alright, punch it. Let's go. Oh, I took that corner too late. Okay. See if we can, no, don't go on the wall. Here we go. Okay, so they're fairly close together, so let's see if I can pass this guy here on the straight. Yeah. So here we may be able to catch him in that last corner, that really tight one. I don't know if that is achievable, but let's try to see if we can do it. Yep, it might not happen. I'll be happy with 2nd. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Go. Oh, yeah. There we go. Well, I don't have to be happy with 2nd anymore if I can come in 1st and come away with a complete win. Well, he's really trailing us pretty hard there. Hopefully I don't make a boo-boo in this last very tight corner. But let's see if I can... Yep, there we just managed right... Oh, he's right there. Punch it. Don't hit the wall, please. I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. And that was all she wrote. The 4x4 off-road truck race has come to a completion, and it looks like we came away with a win on all 4 races. That was, you know, not too difficult, I guess. Yeah. it was still kind of cool.
Trip number 3 to the podium. Looking good up there and on the track.
I just kind of wish that we could have raced off-road with the off-road vehicles, but you know, maybe that will be coming up here in the next series or something. Anyway, we are finished. We are done. This is the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.